Love will always trump hate.
That's right.
Say it with me. Love trumps hate.
Love trumps hate!
Love trumps hate.
Love trumps hate!
Love trumps hate.
Love trumps hate!
Love
Trumps hate! Love trumps hate! Love trumps hate!
Does.
Love trumps hate! Love trumps hate! Love trumps hate!
Let somebody who I recently just got in contact with, she's blown me away. You know, I've done some research on what you've done. You're amazing. I want to give you a chance to speak. This is Rasha, and I want to introduce you to her. Everybody, please give a warm.
Assalamu alaikum to my
Walaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum to my non-Muslim brothers and sisters. How you guys doing tonight? Good! Like Paul mentioned, I just recently got to know Paul and City. Please give them a round of applause, y'all. I love you. So basically, I want to talk to you guys a little bit, but my voice is gone from this week's. All of us have been working tirelessly, and the work continues. Although there's been a temporary hold on these executive orders, there's still a lot of work to do.
Yes.
But let me tell you, you did this. America had spoken. Our voice was heard. There is no one above the law. Islamophobia is up by 500%. That's the highest it's ever been in this documentation history. That includes post-San Bernardino, post-Paris, post-Pulse, post-presidential elections, and even post-9/11. Our sisters that courageously wear the headscarf have been on the forefront of this bigotry. We're talking about hate incidents and hate crimes. It's real, and it's alive here in Central Florida. So what we're seeing today is very heartwarming for any minority or underrepresented people, because this is what they wanted to try and divide, is they wanted to try and conquer and divide and conquer. But we did not succumb in Central Florida. We did not succumb in America, and we did not succumb as a people across the world. What we have seen is political theater that is at the expense of our civil liberties and even our national security that is claimed to be trying to protect. Because this is what people that hate us want to see happen. They want to see this division, and they will use this kind of material to recruit that kind of hate. But we will stand united, we will stand as one voice. And we want you to make a pact today that you will continue to do this work. And I am proud of all of you guys for still coming out, because there's still a lot of work to do. Immigrants are what made this country great. Yes. And will continue to make it great. So Orlando stands tall. No ban, no wall, sanctuary for all.
Yes.
Everybody, please make some noise for Rasha one more time. Has any right over another human to tell them what they should or shouldn't do with themselves. It is up to you to decide what is best for you. You must stand up for what is right to you. I will never ever stand behind telling a woman that she can do something or do not do something with her body. I believe in your choice to make your own choices, whether it's here in these borders or across the world. My body, my choice.
My body, my choice!
Her body, her 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 choice.
My body, my choice!
I don't think that equality should stop at our borders. I'm here standing for all human equality across the world. I don't care if you came here from somewhere else. I stand with you here today. And one time, can we please make some noise for our veterans that are here today? Thank you for your service. Now, next, do I have anybody from the LBGT community here today? Can you make some noise? Be proud, Orlando strong. We have someone we're going to have Coach speak on behalf. Awesome. Make some noise one time.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Alex Mist. I fell in love with a girl at 5. I was bullied from there on out. I was actually kicked out when I was 15 for a week because I came out. I was put away for a week in a mental asylum.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's my story, and so being out here, seeing all the love and knowing what's happened in our past, it's amazing because we all know about Mike Pence and yeah. I'm not even gonna get started on him. So, personally, it's amazing to see how everyone is acting because I know that a lot of hate has come up, and after Pulse, I actually knew one of the people, Corey, great kid, but Pulse was a really hard time for everyone in our community, especially LGBT, because that was a huge hate crime on our part, and it was horrible. And I really hope that we never have to deal with another hate crime that large ever again, here or in any other country in the world. Because us as a people, we deserve the right to love who we want to love. Because, I mean, come on, we're all people. It doesn't matter the color of our skin, who we are, who we love. We are all one blood.
Yes.
Underneath our skin runs red.
Yes.
That's all that matters. We are all the same. We are all one world, one nation, one people.
Yes.
Listen, I have 2 veterans that want to speak. You guys want to hear some veterans? I said, you guys want to hear some veterans?
Oh no, me first?
Oh no, me
Just.
First off, good evening, Orlando Strong! I'm going to be very brief. I've served in the United States Marine Corps for a little bit, almost 28 years. I also served for advocate for Homeland Security. And I'm here to speak, and I know a lot of people are going to be looking at a government official, but I'm going to tell you this, I don't agree with what our present administration is doing. First off, they're violating 3 different sectors of our United States Constitution.
That's right.
And they're doing it under the auspice of protecting Americans. I'm going to tell you this, I stood for America, I stand for America. And America has no fear of anybody abroad. However, people come here for this freedom. I come here to protect immigrants. I come here to protect LGBT. I come here to protect women. I come here to protect African Americans. I come here to protect all people of all nations and all walks of life. This is what we stood for. My ancestors tumbled around in water hoses, got bit by dogs in Alabama for the benefit of us being here. And I'll be darned if I'm going to let Mr. Cheeto come in and say,
I'm an Iraqi freedom veteran. When I was in Iraq, I was taught that anybody wearing a burqa, anybody wearing a hijab was my enemy. But you know what? I have to say this. My enemy is not people of Islamic descent or people from the Middle East. My enemy is terror. My enemy is people who will use religion to fight a war.
That's right.
Our president wants to ban people because they're from Muslim countries. But you know what? I have to say this. Mr. President, you need to ban terrorism. You need to ban tyranny. Ban assault weapons. American. It doesn't matter what you wear. It doesn't matter where you come from. I'm the grandson of Greek immigrants. My girlfriend is the granddaughter of Cuban immigrants. America was founded by immigrants. I have this much to say. We don't have to stand behind our administration, but we stand behind our flag. Because our flag is freedom.
As a child, I used to hear stories about America in school. My teachers would tell me, if you get good grades, you do well, you can go to America. America is a place where whatever you want to be, you can be that. You could be a scientist, you could be an astronaut, you could be a doctor, you could run a farm if that's what you want to. And all of us in class, we get so excited because in Jamaica, the economy is pretty messed up right now. There's a lot of things that we wish we could do and people there wish they could do that they can't do. So I came to America for that same dream, to realize my potential. But this America right now that we're living in is not the America that I used to hear stories about. It's not the America that I'm sure the founders envisioned when they fled from persecution to create a land where anybody, regardless of their religion or color of skin or ideology, could prosper, could create a life that they wanted, could find the pursuit of happiness. So the real thing we have to think about is we are the people who create America. The government doesn't create America. The government is a servant of the people. We are the people who have to choose what we want. We are the ones who have to decide what this country is going to be. Yeah. Alright? And hear what I'm saying. The government right now loves to talk about terrorism. They love to talk about people trying to kill other people, people inciting fear. But when there's 60,000 people and more, there's millions of people who are uncertain about their future, who are scared for their families, who are frightened they're going to have to be sent back to war-torn countries. That sounds like it's creating a lot of terror to me. You have to really ask, who are the real terrorists out here? We know who the terrorists are. So hear what I'm saying. Every single one of you, from today onwards, you need to make a decision on a daily basis that you are going to create the America that you want. You are going to look after your neighbor. You are going to look after your family. You are going to look out for people who are being persecuted, and you're not going to let that happen. You are going to create the America, and you are going to restore America. We're really going to make America great. Not this, oh, make America great again, back into the past. No, we're taking America into the future. We're going to make America a place that's like the place I used to hear about when I was a child. A place where really anybody can come here and do anything they want to do. That's the America I know. That's the America I want for all of us.
How you guys doing? Y'all still with us?
Yeah.
You guys still with us?
Yeah.
Do I have anybody else in the crowd that wants to speak tonight?
I will.
Yeah? Alright, if you want to speak, I want you to come over here near the bench, and I want you to make your way over here because we're going to give everybody a chance. Tonight is about an open...
If you're not registered to vote, come to us. Just in case.
There you go. If you're not registered to vote, we have a way for you to register. This is how you can really make a difference. And I would definitely want, if you definitely want to come talk about that and the importance of it, please be welcome. And please, I want to open this floor for discussion because that's what we're here for, right? We're here to learn from each other. We're here to spread love and positivity. This isn't just for us to be up in arms and like, we're mad. We have to have a solution. We have to be able to move forward. We have to be able to make a change. We have to teach each other and show each other the way to actually make a change.
You see it. When we talk about America, this is it. This is the democracy that is exercising its right. Now imagine this, right? Imagine you're in a place where you can't do this. I can't stand up here and do this everywhere. I hope we all realize that. And we can't hold up these signs everywhere on this earth, right? Children, women and children, families who live in fear of missiles coming out of the sky, who live in fear of their own people busting in their doors, of their own government when they speak out.
As long as I can remember, they've been trying to start this race war. They try to divide us by what makes us different, but I think that makes us all the same. Our differences are what make us equal to each other because we are all different. We should all be different. Do not let them start a religion war because it is not what we should stand for. We should stand for what we believe in for ourselves. Don't let them divide you for what you believe in. Embrace what you believe in. It's okay to be different from each other. It's okay to stand for something different. It's okay to say, hey, I don't agree with you. Still, when it feels like to have strength in numbers, he will not divide us. He will not divide us.
He will not divide us. He will not divide us. He will not divide us. He will not divide us. He will not divide us. He will not divide us. He will not divide us.
Louder.
He will not divide us.
Louder.
He will not divide us.
Louder.
He will not divide us. 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 He will not divide us.
Did you feel how powerful that felt? Could you tell what color the person was that you heard all the way in the back?
No.
Could you tell what they chose as their alternative life or their main life or whatever they have in front of them? Could you tell what religion they were a part of? Could you tell?
No!
So why does it matter when they tell you that? Because you all felt united right now, right?
Yes.
Is Orlando strong?
Yes.
Is Orlando united?
Yes!
Is America strong?
Yes!
Is America united?
Yes!
Let's stand together. You want to speak? Please.
And we are sisters, but I want to just share a little bit of our story because several years ago, before this administration, we had a different president, and I was working at the Jewish Community Center, and I received a phone call from someone from the Muslim Women's Organization asking if we would like to connect. They did not wait till a moment like this to reach out. They reached out because they know that we have to connect with our neighbors in good times and in times of crisis, because we have to build those bonds so we can step out for each other in the time of now. And as Jews, we know this, we've been taught this, we learn about the Holocaust every week in our religious schools, and sometimes we ask why, our kids say why are we going back over that history? And now we know how fragile democracy is and how we have to meet each other where we meet, where's my sign, at love, and try on the good days, like you said earlier, sir, to meet with love, even if we disagree, to stand up and to show up and to not be scared. It's less scary if you go to coffee, if you have a donut, if your friends grow up together and you have fun, then the time you need to stand up and speak out isn't quite as scary. If we know each other, that's our job. That's on us. We don't have to wait till it's threatened. So reach out. That's our work. It's not on Facebook, and it's not only at rallies. It's by taking a cup of coffee with someone who looks different, or talks different, or dresses differently, or has a religion maybe you can't pronounce. It's asking, it's being willing to step in it. It's being willing to say, wow, I've been privileged for a long time now, and just because something doesn't affect me doesn't mean that it's not affecting my sisters or my brothers or another little girl who's the same age as my daughter, right? I also want to say being silent is not okay. To say I'm not political, it's an excuse. If you're able to say that you are a person of privilege, educate yourself. We can speak out in different ways. We don't all have to be in front of a megaphone, right? We can do other things. We all play a part in this. So our Jewish schools have been threatened lately, right? And at the last, please join me for Interfaith Yoga. We rotate through the community doing yoga. And at our last gathering, we celebrated the American Muslim Community Center for building a free healthcare clinic. Because this is another threat that's taking place. The biggest hearts in the world to say this is for anybody, because this is our right to be taken care of and our health to be a priority for anybody to walk in here. We celebrated that. We need to know in our community what's going on. And then in the next breath, we prayed for our Jewish schools. Together, we said a Hebrew prayer written by a Unitarian, and we all came together, Catholics and Buddhists and Muslims, and we said a prayer for the children that
week after week are having to be evacuated from their Jewish schools. This is going on right here across the nation, but right here in Orlando. We need to know about this, and we need to be a Jewish presence and stand up. We need to be a Muslim presence or an atheist or a human presence, or we need to show up for our brown and black brothers and sisters. We just need to show up. No, I'm not passing it over. Create opportunities for your children to meet someone different, right? Create opportunities. The schools aren't doing it. We have residential segregation. We're not creating opportunities like this where we can be together and move past this false narrative that's coming through the TV and the Facebook, and it's triggering us, right? And we're being reactive. No, you don't have to be reactive to get a cup of coffee with someone who looks different than you. Go to Starbucks. Assalamu alaikum. And namaste, my sisters and brothers.
When I came with my sister and my brothers and some of my cousins that I can't see, but we're Palestinian, and my parents both came here from Palestine, Jerusalem, a long time ago. And I was in school and we were talking about why people couldn't, why they were upset about the immigration ban and stuff like that. And I could say that my parents came from nothing to something here.
Come on, girl.
But I people can't say the same thing.
Your dad was a refugee.
My dad was a refugee.
He was.
Yeah. I have a question. Why can we separate Christians? Why can we separate Christians from the KKK, but we can't separate Muslims from ISIS? To see everyone here together talking and just being here as a community. I wish I would see more people from my school personally here supporting us, but this is just beautiful.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum means peace upon you. So that's the word that all the Muslims use for our Muslim brothers and non-Muslim brothers.
That's right.
My name is Sajid Chaudhry. I'm an infectious disease physician practicing in Kissimmee, Florida. There's so many Muslim physicians practicing in Central Florida. We have a 20 to 30% physicians that are Muslim.
That's right.
And we treat all the patients, irrespective of their race, religion, gender, ethnicity, or even without any faith, atheists. So everybody is, for us, is a human being.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
The beauty of our great country is the country of immigrants. Everybody here is an immigrant, whether it's old or new.
Yes.
And we all are working together to make this country great, and
Yes.
we will make America great again.
Yes.
We'll be all together through this thick and thin, and I'm grateful to our Jewish brothers, Christian brothers. Let me tell you a story about Jewish Community Center. They have always been open for us. Whenever Muslims, they needed any kind of activity, their religious, cultural activity, they're always available there, and they open up their Jewish Community Center for us. Thank you very much. And I thank you all for standing up for all of us, our fellow citizens, and we will stand together to make this country great again, and we will all work together. Thank you very much.
The reason that I felt the need to speak today is because I am straight, white, and privileged, and I know that, and I want you guys to know that I'm also a Christian, and I know, and a lot of you out here are Christians with me, you know that Jesus Christ did not come to this earth to die for hate. He did not. We believe in love. We believe in unity. Don't Don't let those people tell you that our religion is going to separate us. We are not. We are here for you. I promise you that.
Yes.
Now, is everyone here? Are you ready to stand up against this hate? When you leave here today, I want you to look at each other and I want you to hug each other and I want you to know that no matter what race, no matter what religion, it doesn't matter. They can't make us hate. They can't.
That's it.
I come from the background that taught me from birth to hate. They said they're different. You don't like them. They're dangerous. But you know what? My mind was changed and we can change theirs.
Come on.
Now I want you guys to know that there is a statue that we've been looking at on this side, right over here on the side of it, there is a quote about equality. And it says, without equality, all rights will perish. How appropriate is that? Right here, right here. So guys, I want you to know, I just want you to know that from the bottom of my heart, that Christians, even though this administration has built them up as evil people, we are here for you. We love you so much. Black Lives Matter, and we stand with the victims of polls. We stand with their families because that's what God would want us to do. I promise you
So, my name is Alia Sheikh, and my grandparents...
Can't hear you.
Okay. My name is Alia Sheikh, and my grandparents came to this country from Pakistan in the 1950s-ish, I think. Okay? And so, basically, they came here with nothing. My mom, she grew up in the ghettoest part of Chicago, and she made herself the valedictorian of her high school. She made herself an ophthalmologist and a cornea surgeon. And my dad, he got himself a scholarship, full ride, to become a retina surgeon. And they became doctors. And I want to tell Trump something. Without Muslims, you would have no doctors, and you would have no lawyers, and you would have no culture and humanity in this country, because Muslims make this country. We are your doctors, and we are what holds this country together. Everyone, we're all Muslims. We're all the same.
How y'all doing, Orlando? Listen, guys, there's one race, and that's human race, you hear me? One race, and that's human race. I come from two immigrant parents. My wife comes from immigrant parents, and we stand here today united for peace, and we're gonna stand here together as long as it takes to make sure that the rest of America understands that there's one race, and that's human race. I came from New York. I grew up in the mountain pot of New York. My best friend growing up was from Egypt. His family spoke a different language, and my family spoke a different language. But we spoke the same language when we played in front of the house. When we ran up and down the streets of New York, we spoke the same language. Although his family was Muslim, my family was Catholic, we all united together as one race, and that's human race. And I appreciate everybody out here that's willing to say something, because I stand behind closed doors, and if it wasn't for my wife, I wouldn't be here right now. She helped me stand up and stand up for the people. We are all here united together, and together we will stand. I will fight for you, I will fight for you, I will fight for you, and I will fight for everybody over here. You know why? Because I have a son that I'm raising out here, and I need him to see the love, not the hate. We need to love each other, people. Let's love each other, baby. Have a good night, y'all.
Supreme Court Justice who wants to take away your right to choose. These attacks on Muslims, signing a ban that separates us based on religion, that goes and spreads hatred, aids the alt-right. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean the Nazis. That's what they are. And there I was, feeling like I'm just hitting the side of this mountain, and I come out here and I realize I was right. I was right the first time when I felt like I was a little drop of water. And I came out here and I saw a lot of other drops of water, and I realized an ocean is just a multitude of drops. And that's what we are, an ocean. And I'll tell you what, when the ocean beats against the side of a mountain, I don't care how big that mountain is, I don't care how hard it seems, it wears it down. And we, the people, are going to wear Donald Trump down. We are going to wear Paul Ryan down. The people trying to take our rights. The people trying to take our health care. Steve Bannon. The people who are trying to take the equality that our ancestors fought and strive for, we are going to wear them down, and we are going to win. And we're going to win because we're going to get out there, and we're going to contact our city councilmen. We're going to talk to our state representatives, our congressmen, our senators, and the president himself is not going to hear us shut up for the next 4 years, or the next 8 years, or for the rest of our lives, because we will not stop fighting. And I want to tell you, I want to say one thing before I leave. It's not original to me, it's an old chant, but it's a good one. It's that the people united will never be divided. 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 The people united will never be divided.
Here, John, let me trade you. I'm gonna give you this. Okay, everybody make some noise for John one time. Make some noise for John one time.
Hello, everybody. My name's John, and I kind of want to tell a story, and that kind of has like a lesson to it. So, I started off raised in a family of 2 preachers. My mom and my dad both preachers, so it was kind of not the best place for a young, not the best place for like a young LGBT youth. And you know, you messing around with your friends and stuff like that, you grow up kind of impoverished or whatever, and you kind of start off don't really have that much love for a lot of people, right? And as I got into high school, I wasn't the best of guys, right? I didn't treat people the best of ways. And then I met someone, and she kind of changed my entire outlook on like everything, right? Because she didn't think I was a lost cause in a sense, right? Or someone who was just evil. She just thought I was extremely uneducated, right? And as she educated me and allowed me to educate myself, I completely changed into a whole nother person, right? Like, as an African American youth with a disability, I joined the debate team at my school, and I became a debater who won national tournaments. And it became kind of like a switch as I started to learn different things. And so tonight, as we talk about how we need to contact our legislature, this is extremely true. Contact our state representative, this is extremely true. But I think something that is equally true and equally as important is that we need to educate those around us. As I see a lot on Facebook, I see people getting into arguments about, oh, I hate you, you voted for Trump, or I hate you, you have different ideologies than me. And I feel as though just this attitude leads to no bit of conciliation at all. What we want to do is we want to educate people who don't have the same ideologies as us, or educate people who may, in a sense, hate us, to explain to them how we're all people, one and all, right? We want to make sure that the next person who gets in a Facebook argument with us, we sit down and we talk to them and we explain them real statistics, and we explain to them that each of us are all people in ourselves, right? And we don't want to just blow them off or blow them away as just evil, hateful people and allow these people to think these things, because these people could be another person who isn't a lost cause. And so I just urge all of you to attempt to talk to the people around you, and talk to these people on Facebook or your family members who you may not agree with, who may spout these hateful things, and attempt to turn them over to a side that's towards love and that's towards good.
We'll let Deidre speak, and then I want to turn it over to Paul. And I just want you guys to take the rest of the evening to talk to each other. Let's do what we came here for. Let's have communication.
Give it up for Deidre!
So let's open this dialogue and let's really listen to each other. All right, thank you.
You just see this mic? Look right here. Speak right there. As loud as you can.
Hello? I am louder. I am 15 years old, and I am a Muslim and a child of immigrants. I grew up being bullied for several reasons. Obviously, for being Muslim, having glasses, check. Having braces, check. being really shy and not being able to talk to people is another thing that I had. I have learned throughout life that not everyone is the same. I have best friends that are Jews, best friends that are Muslims, best friends that are atheists, all sorts of best friends. I have a friend in the Marines right now, so it's a great time talking to him. But I have met a lot of people in my lifetime, and I know that all of us, deep inside, we all have a heart. Some of us may not be educated, but they just need some guidance. Like, when I think it was 8th grade, I was in 8th grade once, and I met this boy who came from Texas, and he didn't know what a Muslim was, which was weird. But when he found out I was Muslim, he was really shocked because he heard on the news, you know, Muslims are bad, and they all grow up and become terrorists. But when he met me, he said, oh wow, you changed my mind because I never met a Muslim before. So educate people, let them know that everyone's different. No one is the same. You will never, like snowflakes, right there. You will never meet the same person twice. Every person will have an individual personality, and everyone will have their own opinion. Also, shout out to my mom for bringing me here.
My name is Victoria. I'm a Latina. I was born in Argentina, so my parents and I are immigrants. As you can see, immigrant and proud. I'm senior class president at Dr. Bill's High School, and I just have a story to tell. So Monday of this week, I had two friends contact me. One of them is standing right here, and they wanted to start something at school, and of course, I hopped right on. So basically, we spread all over Twitter and all over the school, wear black on Friday to stand in solidarity against the Muslim ban. And all it took was one tweet and spreading flyers across the school. And on Friday, we had 200 people show up on the main staircase. People had posters, people were ready to take this picture, and everyone was so supportive. So I'm here to tell you guys, it takes little to no effort just to join people together. It's not hard. It's one little action can bring so many people together. So don't give up and don't think that it's impossible, because anything is possible when you bring people together.
Give it up to Victoria one more time. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Is Orlando united? Yes! Is Orlando strong? Yes! Her body, her choice. Her body, her choice. Oh no, ladies, y'all supposed to respond. My body. What y'all doing? Hey, let's try one more time. Her body, her choice. My body, my choice. Her body, her choice. My body, my choice. Hold on, one more time, hold on. Hey fellas, I need y'all to join in. We need to let the ladies know that we stand with them in solidarity one time. Her body, her choice. My body, my choice. 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 No ban. 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 Pipeline no. 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 Is one gonna win?
Hi, my name is Vanessa, and I just want to say this one thing. A lot of people will tell you that LGBT rights, it's already over, that it's already won, it's done. It's not. I know girls right now that if they came out to their parents, they would be kicked out of their house. They would be bullied continuously. They would probably not even be allowed to go to school barely because of how bad it is in my hometown right now. This is not over, and it will not be over until every girl that I know and every human alive can come out as somebody, a part of the LGBT community, and not be denied basic human respect. That's all I want to say.
democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Oh yeah, I know it does. A lot of people have made some amazing points tonight. I know that a lot of hearts have been touched tonight, and I know that all of you feel it. Doesn't it feel so good? It feels right, because it is, I promise you. I was put on this earth to love and to help people. I think all of us were put on this earth to love. That's our purpose, because it feels right. It makes sense to us. And maybe we can't explain it, but it just makes some sort of sense. Now, I've come up with this recent philosophy. I've been thinking about it and letting it manifest inside of me. All of us want to preserve life, right?
Yes. Right.
I think that's a lot of the justification for this travel ban, right? People say, you know what, we want to save American lives. We don't really know why we want to preserve life sometimes, do we? We don't know our existence. We're here, but all we know is we want to live. And my philosophy is you have three options in this life. You have three, okay? You can choose to go out of your way to hate people. You can choose to go out of your way to discriminate.
Choose.
To use your voice for hatred. To use your voice for a negative cause and a negative energy. That's one choice. Your second choice is you can just mind your own business, stay at home, don't vote, don't show up at the midterms, and don't speak out. I think that's just as bad as the first choice. And your final choice is you can choose to do what we've all done here tonight, and that's come together under one flag, one planet, one human race, to exert your energy for love, to care for somebody, even though they might look a little different than you, even though they might believe something a little different than you. Regardless of that, we're here to love.
Yeah.
We're here to take care of each other, because it feels so good! I want to make y'all aware of something. I don't know, I was kind of nervous coming here tonight because 24 hours ago, this federal judge stood up and said, I'm putting an end to this. I'm putting an end to this travel ban temporarily. And I think that was a big win for us.
That was a big win. Yeah, it was.
Do we agree with that?
He thinks that he could.
He thought, you're right.
He does.
But you know, people's visas are still revoked. There are still people that can't enter this country. And we also found out today that some of those people are going to get those back.
Yeah!
And that is a big win. But the fight doesn't stop here. And this is temporary. And the executive branch has verbally said and come out, they said it's outrageous. That's the first word that they said. And they said that they are going to fight it. They're going to try to enact an emergency stay on the executive order, pen to pad, by the President of the United States. I stand here today and I look around into the eyes of all of you, and I have so much faith that love is going to win. If you've never been exposed to love before tonight, sorry, you ain't got no excuse now. You ain't got one. We see it here. Black, white, Hispanic, Muslim, Jewish, Christian, atheist, the American flag, the flags from all over this planet, man-made borders, man-made money,
Yep.
man-made assault rifles. Woo! But I promise you, the one thing that will withstand through time is not our borders, and it's not discrimination and hatred. It's love. You feel it. You know it. And you, every person here tonight, has to be the vessel to carry on this message. It doesn't stop here. Your midterms, be ready. Show up. You have to. We focus so much on the President of the United States, but get to know your senators, get to know your governors, get to know the people in charge of city council, in charge of your school districts, in your communities, and even then understand how big this world is and how diverse this world is. I don't know in my lifetime if hatred will go away or if racism will diminish and die out. But I know that I'm choosing that last option, and I'm gonna go out dying,
Woo! Yeah!
loving every single one of y'all. Again, thank y'all so much for coming out, all of y'all. This isn't possible without you. Be the vessel for change. Be the vessel for love. Because love trumps hate. Love trumps hate.
Love trumps hate! Love trumps hate!
Love trumps hate.
Love trumps hate! Love trumps hate! Love trumps hate! Love trumps hate!
I love you, Orlando!
Yo, good. We're gonna
She's like, I'm in the area.
Sure, thank you.